There we go.
So, in terms of talking about, we were just talking about qigong as a healing form, and having evidence of the students in the class and many people that I've talked to about how qigong, qi being energy and gong being movement, truly is primarily something that helps us heal mind, body, and spirit. So it's a physical, emotional, as well as a mental practice. And so just to reiterate the process of healing, outside of belief, is one of the books that I refer to is The Reconnection by Dr. Eric Pearl, and I'll just read this from the preface. When I was a professor of psychology and psychiatry at Yale University in the mid-70s and the late 80s, I published scientific papers that applied this universal connection principle not only to mind, body, wholeness, and healing, but to wholeness and healing in all levels of nature. My colleagues and I propose that there are 5 basic steps to achieving wholeness and healing: attention, connection, self-regulation, order, and ease. Step 1, voluntary attention. This is as simple as experiencing your body and the energy flowing within your body, aka qi, and between you and your environment. Step 2, attention creates connection. When you allow your mind, consciously or unconsciously, to experience energy and information, this process promotes connection not only within your body, but between your body and your environment. In qigong, we talk about the 3 forms of energy that we work with: the internal, the external, and the universal. So that hits on 2 of them. Step 3, connection fosters self-regulation. Like a team of athletes or musicians who gather together to achieve greatness in sports or music, the dynamic connections among the players enables the team to recognize and control itself, termed self-regulation, with the guiding assistance of the coaches or conductors. Step 4, self-regulation promotes order. What you experience as wholeness, success, or even beauty reflects an organizing process made possible by connections allowing self-regulation. And step 5, the order is expressed, and this is what I love, with ease. When everything is connected properly, and the parts, aka the players, your mind, your body, your emotions, are all allowed to fulfill their respective roles, the self-regulation process can occur effortlessly. The process flows. And we talk about how qi continues to flow through us and by us, and we affect other people as well as ourselves. And just like Kikoe was saying, she says, she's been doing the qigong and healing herself of chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia. The story that we had about the guy who came to qigong without his glasses, and all of a sudden his eyesight was 20/20. It was perfect, and he'd been wearing glasses since he was a young child. And it wasn't until he realized later in the day that he was driving, it was night, he goes, "Oh shoot, I haven't been wearing my glasses all day." And he had never had that experience before. And as soon as his awareness came to that he wasn't wearing his glasses was when his vision began to blur again, and he was like, wow, that's amazing. But it's amazing what the power of the energy can do when it's flowing through you, especially when you have no restrictions on it or expectations. And expectations is just another form of restrictions, really. So the reverse order is also true. There are 5 basic steps to achieving disintegration and disease: disattention, disconnection, dysregulation, disorder, and thus disease. So qigong in and of itself is one of these forms that is dated back 5,000 years plus, and is present in other forms, whether you want to call the energy prana or reiki or qi. It doesn't matter. It's just all the same pure, loving, and perfect energy. So it's exciting to present this practice in the world. I do feel like it's getting more and more popular. It just has to, just by simple means that more and more people are being connected to it and doing it. And there's enough other stuff out there in the world that we can do to de-stress and to, you know, become quiet and become more centered and focused. And that's definitely a result of this practice, but the primary practice by which I intend to share this in the world and in the planet is that it can heal what you want. Everything. Disease, the most important. With this talk about healthcare and health insurance and with our society being so ill, you know, physically, not just mentally and emotionally, but physically sick with diabetes and cancers on the rise and, you know, all those other things, you know, HIV, and all kinds of other communicable diseases. This form can put you in a place of perfect health and wholeness, but you have to practice it and you have to apply it in your life just like everything else. So it's exciting. So come to qigong, check it out. If you don't do it here, do it somewhere and figure out what it is. And I say, you know, if you don't come to me, go somewhere. That's what I say, you know. But the opportunity is here. Check out the website at www.on-common-ground.com for more videos and articles. And Thursday mornings and Saturday mornings at the Self-Discovery Center in Atlanta. You can look up Self-Discovery Center on meetup.com. And we hope to see you. Thank you guys. Love you much. Talk to you later. Bye.